Need to talk about love, friendships, or figuring out your 20s without completely losing your mind? Welcome to the Girls That Get It podcast, your go-to hotline.
The girls that get it, and the girls that don't.
Welcome back to another episode of The Girls That Get It. I am Amira Marie.
And I am Morgan Rochelle.
And this is the Girls That Get It podcast, because at the end of the day, the ones that get it are
the girls that get it.
And we are on our official season 1.
Yes, so excited. The girls are doing things.
We are doing things.
Yes.
How was your break?
Long. It was very long.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so happy to be back. And I don't ever want to go on a break again.
That's real.
I don't never want to go on a break again. Happy New Year to
Happy
everybody.
New Year. Yes.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
How do you feel about 2026's aura so far?
I honestly feel so blessed.
Okay.
I feel relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel calm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very centered, peaceful.
Okay.
Honestly, a lot of great energy I'm feeling. I believe that 2025 was a great year for us. Mm-hmm. We really did a lot that we said we wanted to do in such little time, and, I feel like.
Yeah, because we kind of got started on the back end of 2025.
Yeah, but like we literally ramped it up, and we're here now, and I feel like ever since then we've just been on go ever since. So I'm very proud of us. But no, I just feel very happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing what 2026 offers us. We have a lot in store for us. We're graduating.
Y'all, we're graduating.
Yes, we are graduating. No, that's insane.
I'm so excited, y'all.
That's
I don't think y'all understand. I need May to get here.
With a quickness.
Immediately.
With
expeditiously.
A quickness.
I needed to get here.
I'm so
proud.
But
I've been telling everybody, like, I've been saying that, but they're like, don't rush it.
No, I've heard that.
You know, when you get senioritis.
Yeah, no, that's real.
It's kind of just like, I'm over it.
I feel that.
I'm ready to.
I feel that.
Graduate. I feel like it's just been a long time coming.
Yeah, we have.
And at this point, it's dragged out. And it's like, I feel like the both of us are super eager to just get into what we want to do. And I don't want to say school is kind of hindering us, but at the same time, it is kind of hindering us.
It's like my time is.
Right. We're stretching ourselves in so many different directions. It's like. But 2026 has been really good so far.
That's great.
I was so happy to get out of 2025. Let me just say that. I was over and done and tired with 2025. And like you said, I just feel super blessed. I feel super connected and close to God. I'm doing a fast right now.
I love that.
It's called the Daniel Fast. It's 21 days. It started at the beginning of January. So, and I got not even a week, a couple more days left of the fast. But the goal of the fast, in the end, hopefully, whatever was my stronghold that I fasted from, I'm able to continue, and it won't just be like a fast no more.
For the fast, right.
It'll just be like a way of life.
Right?
Yeah.
In your routine. Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's been a good
amazing.
Year. Yeah.
Well, we have so much more to look forward to. So stay tuned for 2026.
Yeah,
stay tuned.
Because our team is growing.
We are growing.
Our team is growing. We're not going to give the specificities yet. But.
You will see. Within these next few episodes.
Yeah.
Our team has been growing. And we are so grateful.
Yeah,
I will say that.
absolutely.
We are so grateful. We are so excited. I mean, you can just tell. We're happy.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get into our first little topic that we got today.
Yes.
So, what promise did you make to yourself this year, and did you keep it? Like, did you make any New Year's resolutions? Did you do, you know how people do like a vision board? Right. Did you just made like a list of like, this is what I want to get into for the year? Did you do anything like that?
Yeah, so no. I did not do a vision board this year. I really didn't make, like, you know how everybody, like, you saw that trend where it was like people eat grapes under the table and stuff like that.
And I was gonna do that, but I was like, no, I seen mixed reviews. Like some people said, why would I eat the grapes?
Yeah.
And then some people were like, oh, I found my man. I found love of my life.
I feel like, honestly, for me, because I did make a vision board last year, and looking back on that vision board, I literally only completed one thing off of there. Yeah. So all I'm gonna say is this: I believe that people, if you want to, you know, have a vision board, if that's something that you're into, do it for the aesthetic, whatever. But me personally, I do believe that the one thing I was able to cross off was the most important thing, which was gaining a closer relationship with God. And for me,
that's good.
Yeah, that's really and I'm really proud. I'm proud of the both of us. Yeah, you know, we've been doing a lot of reflection. We've been going to church a lot together. I love that for us. I think we're truly centering ourselves in our lives with God, and that truthfully is just everything. I think anybody, honestly, if you really think about it, that should be your ultimate goal, is to gain a closer relationship with God. But yeah, for me, I would say it's not that they don't work. I just think for me, you have to have that discipline. And I'm very disciplined, but I do believe that when you set yourself up for expectations like that and you don't do it, it's almost kind of like, dang, I lacked or I didn't do this, you know? So this year I'm just like, I remember I just did a prayer before, you know, 11:59. December 31st, and I was just like, God, you know, please just continue to guide me this year. You know, I don't want to just feel like I'm checking things off just for the benefit, but like literally guide me to do whatever it is that you would like for me to do, and how I'm able to fulfill my purpose here on this earth, and whatever that looks like in your name, please just allow for me to do it. So that's what my resolution
just praying
is.
About it.
Just praying about it. I don't think I really care to check off things on my list, you know? So that's really it for me. How about you?
I wouldn't really call them resolutions, but I guess if I explained it to anybody else, they would say, Morgan, those are resolutions. Yeah. But I usually do a vision board. Me and my friend, we would do it like in the quarters of the year. Okay. So we had like the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. And I don't know, I just decided after last year, like you said, I didn't do a whole lot on the vision board. That I did some things, but they were like the more minor things on my vision board than like the things like I want to save this X amount of money, or have this much money in my bank account, or things like that. So I think this year I made more realistic goals for myself. So for example, you know, I've been doing my gym twice a week, getting myself back into that routine. Y'all, I do my Pilates twice a week, that. And I'm so happy about that. I make an effort to read more. And then just growing deeper in my faith and going to church more and really sitting down and reading the word. I would do like before, you know how when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is get on your phone. Yeah. If I get on my phone, if that's the first thing I do, I make sure I read a scripture before I go to a social media or even my text messages or anything like that. So things like that have been a part of my resolution. Yeah. Then more so like doing a vision board or sitting under the table eating some grapes or doing anything like that. So yeah, much to what you said, just praying about a lot of the things I want, praying about over my goals that I have for the next coming months of turning 22. I'll be turning 22. Yes. By the time this comes out, it'll be like in a couple of days or a couple of weeks. So, yeah, just all of the things. So,
thankful to God. Yeah. Turning new ages, turning new pages.
Yes, 22.
We love it. We love it. But I'm feeling 22. What a time to be alive, honestly.
Right? Oh, yeah, that's 2016. That wasn't even 2016.
You saw that 2016 challenge?
Yes.
You saw how people kept on posting that?
Bro, I looked fried in 2016.
That's why I haven't done anything. Because I'm like, why?
That's why you haven't posted.
Yeah, like, what am I about to sit here? Like, what?
No, I think in 2016, I was 12. Yeah, no. I was 12.
Absolutely not.
Am I doing that math right? I don't know, y'all. I'm really bad at math. If I'm not, please put it in the comments. But I think I might have been 12. Not. And in 2016, 11. Oh, no, I was 11. I was 11, but I look fried. And then it made me realize how young I am, too. Because I see so many people posting, and it was like, oh, I was 26 in 2016. I'm like,
I remember, yeah.
I wasn't. I was still in, like, coming out of elementary school.
You won't be seeing a post from moi.
Yeah, I was fried.
No, not at all. Yeah, so. Alrighty, well, now I want us to move on. With resolutions comes success. And I want to know for you, what does success look like for you this year if nobody else had a vote on it? So if nobody else had to say so, if nobody else could pitch in for it, have anything to say, what would that look like for you? And this could be anything from the podcast that we have to personal goals, to your career goals, whatever you want.
Okay, so a couple of things. And maybe it's just like just checking off my list, like I got this done. I'm happy about it. This is my success. My lease is up in July, so I need to find somewhere else to move. Yeah. And I hope I can find somewhere in a great area. Because I'm super picky about where I live. Yeah. So
we're in the same boat, actually.
I'm super picky about where I lay my head at. So that's one of my goals. I just got offered 2 new jobs. Yay! So yes, great things. So growth in those areas in terms of learning more, being able to apply those learning opportunities to my own career path, and hopefully it grows in a great way. What else? Success. Oh yeah, our podcast. I mean, our podcast is already doing so well, and the year just started. Yeah. And not even in terms of like viewers or followers or anything like that, but we care a lot about the quality of our work and our podcast. Absolutely. And we just want it to be apparent to y'all. So that's really like keeping the quality, the momentum of where we're at right now. Absolutely. Continued, and then like just making it through another year of life, graduating. That's it. Yes, making it to the final end of the road, like I said. So that's what like my success of 2026 would look like.
I would say for me, success for me, honestly, I think it varies. I think I'm successful right now, if I'm being honest. Like, I think sometimes I think, like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? But, like, Amira, you literally are doing everything you said you wanted to do right now. Yeah. 3 months ago, you said you wanted to be somewhere, and look where you're at. You're there. So I'm realizing that my success literally happens every day, and that I'm just going to continue to just do everything that I need to do, whether it's something that I anticipated on happening, whether I didn't anticipate it on happening. I'm just taking everything in. These are all learning life experiences, and so I'm just not trying to, just say, oh yeah, this is successful only when this happens or only when that happens. No, like I'm successful every day. Yeah. Every day. We're making success. Exactly. Like folding my clothes. That's a success.
Folding your clothes.
Yeah. Folding my clothes when I, take them out the laundry mat. They could be sitting there for months if I wanted it to. But you want to know what I do? I go in there and I take them out. Yeah. Even the small things. I'm telling you, when you can appreciate the small things, okay, I'm looking at you and you. When you can appreciate the small things, okay. When you can appreciate the small things, you really start to just become more grateful and understand that you just literally, like I said, prayed for this exact moment. So don't ever forget that. God heard you, He listened to you, and He provided that. So always be grateful, and then He's going to continue to provide for you later on down your path. Now, of course, as she said, we have so many other things in store for us later this year. And,
like big things. Y'all.
Really so big things. We have events coming up.
Don't tell them.
Just things like that.
Y'all will see us on more than just this couch. Is all we'll have to say.
Y'all will see. Yeah. But I just want to say that I just feel like everything is mapping out exactly how it should be. It's all in God's plan, and I'm going to continue to say that because that is all I've been seeing, and I've just been witnessing it before our eyes. It's been a beautiful thing, and I am so, so grateful and proud of us.
Can we talk about, for a second, we went to church the other day, y'all, because I'm still not off of it. We went to church last Sunday, and it was so good. The topic of the sermon was like bust a move, and I feel like that speaks a lot to us, and not even because I guess the focal point of the sermon was to just be more active. But you can take that how you want to take it, not just literally like get up and walk and exercise and do other things, but bust a move in terms of what do you believe in politically, what do you believe in spiritually, what do you believe in morally, and bust a move on it.
Get up and make a change, make something happen. Don't just sit around, don't sit on the couch and watch it. I think it's really important. And I love how the pastor talked about that, because a lot of times we do
Shout out to our pastor.
Shout out to our pastor.
Yeah.
He, really made a great statement at the end of the day that, like, sitting down isn't going to do any good. It's not going to do you any justice. You need to get up. You need to make that move. And like he said, his whole focal point for some of that was simply getting up and moving, you know? And he talked about us as the Black community, how we don't always get to move around a lot, and we're sitting down and we're waiting for things to happen. But it's like, listen, get up.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity to live and breathe every single day, that is your sign
and
that God is not done with you.
There.
Absolutely. That God is not done with you, and that there is still a purpose that you have to fulfill.
Yeah.
So get up and bust that move. And I think that was so beautiful.
Yeah.
That was a very
We were
great,
very emotional.
Yes,
that was a great.
It was.
I love going to church, y'all. It was very touching. And it also showed, like, I don't really know how to put it. Like, I think it's one thing to say, like, oh, I'm growing in my faith. Oh, I'm growing in my spirituality. Oh, I'm reading the Bible more. All of the things. But when you can go to church and you can feel your growth in terms of how you receive the Holy Spirit and receiving the word differently, I think that's when it's like, dang, I really am growing. Like, that's because sometimes I won't lie, I feel like I'll be needing that validation in my growth.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing I can easily say, yeah, I've been reading more, but I can read more and not feel or understand what I'm reading.
Hearing God's whisper.
Yeah,
you're
important. Right, hearing God's word. So when we went to service that day, I'm like, wow.
Thank you.
Right, thank you for,
you.
Back to a couple episodes ago when I said, sometimes you'll pray to God about something, and in return, there's a reaction. There's something that happens that makes you feel. That was literally one of those moments. So that's what, like, my success would be.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, that's just another.
We're successful, Queen.
Yes,
we are.
We are successful.
We are.
Okay, guys. So now we're going to get into our segment. It's called For the Girls. You guys know this segment now. You're familiar with it. This is basically where I will be asking Amira a question that she doesn't know, and Amira will be asking me a question that I don't know. And yeah, it could be messy, it could be juicy, it could be calm, it could be
rapid.
Yeah, it can. So we're going to get into our questions. You want to go first?
Let's do it. Okay. Alrighty. You're going to have to think, like, really quickly with this.
Okay.
10 toes down on the floor. You ready?
Yeah.
How many words is this? 4, 5 words. Close your conversation or go ghost. I already know.
Go ghost. Go ghost.
Explain.
I just rather not explain myself. Like, and this can be about anything, right? This can be pertaining to anything.
Your recent situation, I would like for you to explain. Now that's...
We want to get into that? Okay. I won't go into grave detail because this person might be watching. And if you're watching... Anyways.
The shade.
Yeah, I'm Shady Boots, and I never care, and I'm very petty. But this person also knows that, so I don't care either. Let me not do that. But there was a recent situation that could have been handled 2 ways. I could have had a real conversation. I could have had a closure conversation. Or I could have went ghost. And because I am a growing, evolving person, woman of such high caliber, I decided I wasn't going to be petty. I wasn't going to, because the situation was already going into childish ways. Mm-hmm. Let's not end it on a childish note.
Understood.
So,
should
I set the scene, or?
I think you can go in depth however far you like.
Okay, so let's just say, how do I want to put this? Let's just say I seen this person out, and we had not communicated for X amount of time. And it was, but prior to, so come to the conclusion, I had the closure conversation, but prior to the closure conversation, it was left
you did
like ghost. Yeah, it was left on like ghost. Right. So, but I was just like, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm not going to be petty. I am going to just talk to them because the closure's not really for them, it's for me.
Yeah.
So, and I just felt like, because again, I love how I can relate stuff back to our previous episodes. Leaving somebody's mind to wander leaves so many different, it could have been this that went wrong. It could have been this. It could have been that. Could have been that. I ain't got time for all that. Okay? I don't have time for all that.
That was good.
I don't like my mind to wander. So let's just go ahead and clarify and come to an understanding right now. So I initiated the closure conversation. And you know what? After the conversation ended, I felt, I wasn't at peace. I'm not gonna lie, because
be real about it.
I talked to you after it, and I wasn't mad, and I wasn't upset. I more so was in like a,
what do I do?
What do I do? Or like, where do I go from here type of feeling.
Which is valid.
Yeah, but it's like closure's supposed to be closure. It's supposed to end like that.
No.
Why did I have the closure conversation with, okay, now what?
But it's valid in the sense, because this is why I'm here. Okay. You know, this is why I'm here. This is why we balance each other out, because I do believe, while yes, closure, a lot of people say should just be the closure, I do believe that your feelings are still very much important. And I feel like you specifically, because I know you have a very, it's a good habit, but a bad one at the same time, where it's like you will bottle your feelings because you really don't want something to affect you. But at the same time, it's like, it's okay to feel.
Like reading me.
Yes. No, I been did.
Okay.
Yeah. We already did that.
Yeah.
Shoot. You read me too.
That's
and
true.
Honestly, I will say that is the beauty of this all, because we're here for each other in moments like that. And honestly, I just wanted you to know, like, your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
How you feel, you should digest them. You should express them. And at the end of the day, take the time that you need. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's not easy out here just be, caring and being with somebody. And it's just like, boom. That's it.
That's it, right.
That's it.
And it was very abrupt.
Yeah, very.
So that's fair. So in the end of it, it happened. I had the closure conversation, but I hate to say it, I might go back to my ghosting ways.
Whatever good that'll do.
I feel that it saves me I'd rather, like,
whatever good that
I would have thought that having a conversation would have been like, okay, I got that off my chest, cool. But now it's just like,
But you also gotta understand the person you're dealing with.
Okay, so maybe it was them.
Yes, like you don't have to,
because
like,
they didn't make me feel like, okay.
You don't have to go back into ways that you, like, I was just thinking about this actually last night. Kid you not. No, I kid you not. I was really just thinking about this. Side note. I literally said to myself how crazy it is, how, like, you see on social media that people will say, you gotta act crazy for a man to really want you. Because if you act too nice, a man is gonna just dog you out and disrespect you. And a part of me is just kind of like, no. Why do you...
And you got me about that, because remember, I just was in this...
I told you, I said,
got me about that,
don't be mean just to be mean. Because I'm going to be honest, a real man, not a boy, who's just thinking with his second head, he's not going to be sitting here. No, I'm so serious. He's not going to be sitting here. Okay, he's not going to sit here, and he's not going to take that mean stuff, especially if he's moving with intention. Yeah. And he's like, yo, I don't want to be dealing with that. Like, you trying to sit here and be mean. Why? So I can chase you? Yeah. So I can just keep on. No.
Okay, but here's my perspective on it, right? I know I'm nice by nature. Not even to my own benefit. So it's kind of a situation where it's like, I'm not going to be a B. I'm not going to be a B-I-T-C-H. Yeah. But it's like, I ain't going to be like.
You got boundaries. That's what it is. It's boundaries.
I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, hi.
I love a good hey.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm like.
No, because I'm a very smiley person. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not smiley.
Why?
Because I just feel like sometimes men need to feel like, oh, she not playing.
Man,
and okay. Like if you come off too nice, off jump, then we're like, oh, I could.
Listen,
I don't know. I might be able to play around with this.
And
one.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I'm not trying to get.
Let me tell you something.
No.
From me, I could be hell high, and I can go straight like this, right like this, and I'll be so dead serious, no smirk on my face whatsoever. So it's very much about how you handle the situation.
But you got it. Like I said, you got on me about it, and I didn't approach this situation.
I'm happy.
Like that. I approached it myself, being myself.
Absolutely.
Just being nice. And
always
if it
be
gets
yourself.
me nowhere, then it gets me nowhere. So, but
it'll get you
I'm
somewhere.
going back to my ghosting ways. I'm not doing no more closure conversations.
Okay. Well, for me, I'm gonna say
I don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
No, I don't. I really don't. It just saves me the headache of
I understand.
I'm if anything, I'm gonna be content. Because remember, prior to the conversation, I was just like, I care, but I don't care in the sense of like, it can happen or it cannot happen.
Okay.
And I can go either way. That conversation might have been more for him than me.
I can't change your mind.
I feel like I'm contradicting the heck out of myself right now. But okay, let me just shut up.
I can't change your mind. Alrighty. Well, for me, I'm going to say I do believe in closer conversations. I am someone who doesn't like the whole just be quiet. Because I don't know how to be quiet, number one.
Yeah.
I don't know how to be quiet. I actually will not be quiet until I genuinely feel like I need to. That's number one. Number two, I do believe in simply being mature and having conversations with someone. Because I just feel like, okay, if we don't want to do this, we don't have to do this. I'm not putting a knife to your head, a gun to your head to make you be here. No, this is a very much a mutual thing. If you don't want to be here, great. See you later. Sayonara. Peace and blessings to you.
I'm not on that level of maturity.
And that's okay. That's why I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here for you. I'm here. Alrighty, well, I close conversations and she goes ghost.
Okay, yes.
Next.
That's called balance.
Yes,
literally. Okay, so my question for you, sir, and be honest, don't lie, cause I
got 2 eyes.
You got 2 eyes, 4 eyes.
4 eyes.
You got 4 eyes on you right now. On your New Year's resolution, or just anything in general since the New Year has started. Have you already messed up in 2026? And it's 2027, really your new year? Or do you straight on everything so far? Like the new year's been going like super good. Because I'm not going to lie, I might have messed up a little bit so far. I'm not perfect. God knows my heart.
Nobody is. Yeah, no, I think I messed up a little bit.
Okay.
I messed up a little bit. I only messed up more so because I'm still very much working on what I'm deciding to give my energy to.
Okay.
It's a work in progress every day. I think I have gotten so much better, though. I'll give myself that. But no, am I fully there yet? No. I'm sorry. Sometimes I like have my alter ego. You know how Beyonce got Sasha Fierce? I got something else. I'm just kind of like, boom, I turn into it, get back. Boom, I'm there then, and I get back. Yeah.
You been on Get Back?
No, I'm saying like it's just so quick for me to switch personalities. Like I have multiple personalities. I feel
I'm trying to break down this. Like
it's like sometimes I'm like boom, Amira, boom, I'm something else. But not like
what would be your like alter ego name?
I thought about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would need somebody to tell me it. I can't think of it. I really can't. But I would need somebody to drop in the comments what you think my alter ego name should be. Both of ours.
Oh,
I would
I
actually
know
like
mine.
to know. Oh, what's your name?
My middle name.
Rochelle?
I feel like Morgan and Rochelle are very two different people. And let me break that down.
Marie.
Backstory, Rochelle is my mom's maiden name.
Oh, okay.
So me and my mom have the same middle name, but her original first name was Rochelle.
My mom's middle name is my middle name.
Yeah, but my mom, my mom now and Rochelle
No, I'm lying. I'm so lying. My mom's first name is my middle name. So, like, her name is Amber Marie.
And you're Amira.
And I'm Amira, but Marie.
Oh.
So, like, her whole name is Amber Marie, but my name is Amira.
Her whole name is Amber Marie?
Yeah.
That is really pretty.
Yeah, but she only goes by Amber.
Okay.
I wish she went by her full name. But, yes, drop in the comments. I really don't know. Marie is so common, I feel like, low-key. I hear so many people with Marie. But it's still cute for me. Amira Marie. But
I very much feel like my middle name is like mine.
Yeah, no. I can see that.
But if we were thinking like something spicier than that or like juicier than that, then I don't know. Yeah, somebody would have to tell me.
Drop that in the comments. Yeah. But no, I think like I said, it's just sometimes I feel like I have my ways. I still working on those. But it's nothing that, can't be fixed.
Can you give us a situation that you might have messed up in? Or too specific?
No, I'll just say that for me, because I'm really trying to think. It wasn't a specific situation. It was just more so like in multiple instances where I've caught myself like wanting to like have rebuttal or something, and then I'm like, Amira, you don't need to. Like that's like my second thought will be like, okay, but you don't even need to say nothing, or you don't even need to go back. Like, look who you're talking to.
Yeah.
This person's not even worth you speaking to right now. Look who you're talking to. Like, sometimes you're really going to have that mentality, like, bro, look at who you're speaking to. If you really just look at the source, you're going to be like, I don't even need to waste that, what did I say in the beginning? That energy, that breath, that time to even be having a conversation with you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. So, eventually, I am going to get to a point where I eventually just go block on anything that is not relevant. I don't even care. Don't even put it in my face. That has nothing to do with me.
That's fair.
That's it.
That's fair.
That's really all it's been for me. I'm still working on it, like I said.
Yeah,
work in progress every day.
I don't think I'm trying to think that
What did you said you messed up. What did you mess up on that I didn't know, but I don't think you even messed up.
Yes, you do. And that one we cannot speak on. Yes, you do. We cannot speak on that one. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And that was...
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, that was one.
No.
Dang, we both.
No.
Yeah, we're both. The fact that we're both just realizing that we did mess up real bad.
No.
Mine might be worse. Mine is definitely worse though.
No. Absolutely not. Anyways.
That's worse.
I get that, but no. I'm very disappointed in myself.
Girl, I don't think you should be that disappointed, but...
It's okay. Next caller. Literally. Yeah. So, as we all know, that the hotline gets very hot. Mm-hmm. And so, we've been having a lot of callers. They've been calling in, and it's overheated now. We're at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So, as you know, this is our segment 1-800, the girls that get it. And this is where we have our live caller call us in and ask us one of their burning and rapid questions. So, caller, what you got for us?
Hello, Queens. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I just wanted to know, why do females feel like the man should always take the first initiative?
That is...
Like make the first move type of thing?
Yeah, like why should the male always make the first move over the female?
Okay.
Give me your perspective on that.
Okay. So I can only speak from personal experience. It all depends on the type of female that you're like talking about, I will say. Yeah. For me, I like to see a man's initiative just because I like to see if he's willing to do something. So like, let's say, and I'll give a, very vague kind of description, but let's say I tell a man that I would like to communicate more, right? And he, listens to you, right? Anybody can listen to you, right? But let's say you find yourself keep on thinking, which by the way, ladies and gents, if you find yourself repeatedly saying things, you might as well wrap it up. Because at that point, that person ain't even listening and they're not taking you into consideration. But what I will say is I always like to see if I do say something to a man first, will he pick up, will he listen to it and take it into consideration? So for me, it's about the willingness and consideration of that man and if he's consistent with his actions going forward.
I mean, I guess I think about it in a sense of like, for example, and we were just talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Who's calling who first? I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like I should be making the first phone call.
But
I feel like
is a call.
Right, but okay, or if you want to do something as simple as like, who's going in for the first move? Like who's kissing who first? For example, it's a great example.
Yeah.
I feel like as a woman, we want to see like, are you feeling us for real? And I feel like it would demasculate. Is that the word for it? Demasculate? I don't know. If that's not a word, please correct me. But demasculate a man if I went in for the first move. If I, sir, it depends on what it is. I'll say that. It depends on what it is. But in that sense, I feel like a man would look at me like cross-eyed if I went in for the first kiss. But I don't know. Maybe some men like that. I don't know.
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. How do you
What
feel
are your
about
thoughts? Because... Go ahead.
Me personally, I just feel like it shouldn't be one-sided. It should always be like reciprocated. And I also feel like well, for me as a man, I feel like the man always wants to feel like chosen too.
Okay.
Oh,
I feel like for a man, like the reassurance that the woman gives the man, like helps them feel more like welcome, and y'all shouldn't just be expecting like, oh, he needs to take the initiative. Like I feel like the woman should be like, oh, I can take the initiative this time, or maybe he's feeling down, I'll take the initiative, I'll take him out, like stuff like that. I shouldn't always be like, man has to take the woman out on the first date. Like, what if the woman
you might have lost me there.
First date?
First date?
First date is a drag.
Okay, that's
First
definitely
date.
a drag.
First date, I would say that sets the tone.
Right.
I would say afterwards, though, if you do feel like the energy. So here's what I'll say, really, in a nutshell. If both of the energy, if y'all both are feeling each other, it shouldn't be a tick for tack thing. It shouldn't be like oh, I'm going to wait for him to call me. Because no, if you're on a person's mind, then you're on their mind, you should call them at the end of the day. And if you feel like you're the one that's constantly initiating, though, then a conversation should be had. Yeah. And then after the conversation is had, if you see that that person either does or does not take heed to what you're saying, then that's when you should move accordingly. But it shouldn't just be, oh, I'm just going to be waiting and I have my pride up, so I'm going to wait for him. No. Yeah. If you think about a person, call them. If you want to see a person, tell them. If you want to be appreciated, ask them for it. It's that simple. We are grown.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I definitely. Pride,
yeah.
So they don't be wanting to either take initiative, or the women might not even be wanting to take initiative.
Exactly.
That's what the man's supposed to do.
Yeah. I definitely think it is a reciprocate energy type of thing. But I think where women just fall short of, we always just want the man to like set the tone.
Of course. Like, we never want our hearts to...
Or just, we feel like, it's like, okay, he displays leadership if he's always doing it first. But in a relationship, it's not 50-50 in terms of like, but it's two of y'all in a relationship. Like, it shouldn't just be the man always.
No, absolutely not.
Doing things first, like
you said,
what kind of woman you are,
exactly. And I also believe that as a woman, it is very important to also show a man that you have liking for or you care for, that you care for him. Like, you shouldn't have him feeling like, hot and cold. Like,
I gotta do everything.
She liked me today, but I don't know how she's gonna feel about me tomorrow. She's showing me love today, but then tomorrow she just wants some hot. Like, it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be that at all. It should be very much consistent energy on both ends. Yeah. And you'll know it because you'll see the action and if it's reciprocated.
Yeah. So don't be dealing with no woman that make you feel like you gotta do everything before she do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Absolutely not. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, caller.
Thank you, caller. Great talking to you. Thank you too.
I love that question.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got a guy's perspective.
Me too.
That was really great.
Yeah, because I honestly believe that we don't think about that a lot as women neither. Because we always think about us, like how we feel.
I was going to say, I'm definitely guilty, and I would take accountability for the fact that I hope I'm not coming off as like you feel like you have to do everything first. But I am also a woman of, I would love to see the man take initiative and show leadership, so that way I can take a step back a little bit. But in a relationship, I'm very much I don't have a problem doing something first. But I think in like the dating stage or like getting to know a person stage is kind of confused because it's like, dang, do I do this or do they do this or do I want to do this? Like, it's like a back and forth kind of thing.
It is, but it should be mutual always, because even when you get into marriage or whatever, like, it should still be mutual. It shouldn't be, okay, I get married and now the husband just has to do everything. No, it should be the same way that y'all started off, honestly, hopefully, should be the way that y'all are continuously growing with each other. And then once, if you get married to the person, if not, wherever it ends up, at least you can say, like, I put my all into this. I reciprocated. I did what I needed to do. I showed love. I was caring. I was kind. All the things. So never be prideful. Don't put your pride into it. Always be very authentic. Be yourself, as we stated before.
I'm working on my pride.
Yeah, everybody is. It's a work in progress every day. Just be loving. Honestly, that's all I can say. Be loving. And you'll see how far that gets you. It will get you far. I will say that it will get you far. Yeah. Well, I think that wraps it up for our season 1 episode.
Yes.
We have more to come.
I'm so happy we're in season 1, y'all. Season 1 is about to be a great season. We have so many exciting things coming for you guys. So just Continue to stay tuned. Follow the Girls That Get It, the Girls That Get It official on Instagram, the Girls That Get It podcast on YouTube. We will be streaming on different services soon, so stay tuned for that. Very, very soon.
So many things in store. We thank you all for all of your love. We appreciate every single one of you for continuing to grow with us. And this is only the beginning for the Girls That Get It. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.